to another guitar session with Jason Carey. Today we are talking about, we're just going to do a quick little session today, and it's going to sound probably like garbage, but we'll give it a shot and we'll see what we can do. So I'd like to welcome you to another guitar session with Jason Carey. It's our 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time guitar session, and I really don't have anything planned for tonight other than just to talk a little bit about the guitar and why it's important to continue our guitar practice in these modern times. And so I wanted to welcome you. It's a really great instrument, and we can do a whole bunch of things with it. So we could start with, well, tell your friends right now that we're live, and we're going to talk about the G major triad tonight, and we'll see what we can get for mileage out of this sucker. Okay, so we'll start by just kind of, let's just tune up a little bit. So how was your week? Pretty good? Pretty busy or what? I know we've been pretty cranky and pretty busy up here, and I hope to see more of you starting next week. We're going to add some additional times, an additional session. We're going to do we have a slightly new program starting, and we went to visit a guitar luthier here in Maine this week, a couple weeks ago, and we're really hopeful that that we can get our hands on one of these guitars, and it's probably the finest acoustic guitars on the planet, and they are just so beautiful, and hopefully we can all take a chance, maybe in the next week or two, maybe we can hear one of those here on this channel, and we'll see what happens. But for tonight, we're just going to talk about the G string and then how that works on the guitar. Real simple guitar session tonight, really easy. The G string is a great place to start because you can play the G major scale on the G string, right? You can play the G major scale on every string on the guitar, as a matter of fact, but the G string has this really cool thing happening, because the guitar has a lot of open strings, and we will play 3 of those open strings. They all belong to the G major chord, right? So, and then we have the G5 chord that just sounds really cool on the acoustic guitar. So while we're kind of doing this kind of thing with this kind of boom chick pattern with the right hand, it's really easy for us to add these little runs. Alright, so those are really fun, but we can augment that open G string run. We can augment that open G string run with these really cool triads. So the G major chord is created with a G and a B and a D, and then we find those G's and those B's and those D's all over a guitar, and that means we can break this chord down. Instead of strumming it and doing a little boom check pattern, we could also break that down into these little pieces called arpeggios, and we'll call these little movable mini positions for now. So we're going to start with 3, 2, 0 on the low E, A, and D strings, and then we'll use fingers 3, 2, and 1 on frets 5, 4, and 3 on the D, G, and B strings. And then we'll go ahead up here to fret, this is another really comfortable one, 7, 8, and 7 on the G, B, and high E strings. And then we can go up here to 12, 12, and 10, and then up to here to 15, and we finish that G. Alright, a little messy here, I haven't warmed up yet, but you get the idea. just kind of have fun with the E minor pentatonic, the G major pentatonic, right? So we all know that scale, and if we don't, it's just this really cool, I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. It's a really cool scale that we all know the sound of. So we've got this 3, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 3. So that's really helpful to know too. So we can combine the arpeggios and the scale patterns. We can come down from these arpeggios and back into this boom chick pattern. So this is all about G. Okay, so we've got all these G things. We have these arpeggios that we can use in natural harmonics. Okay, so the G chord is plenty. It's just really a great place to sit around and practice. And you can practice different patterns and just keep doing that boom chick until you get sort of locked into something. And this is just spend some time on yourself with your guitar and uncouple from the world that you live in for a little bit and dig a little bit deeper. Oh, and then we can actually come down that G major scale here. Right, we've got that open G string that we can just kind of descend the scale and then carry on into the open position. But we're still working with that. This is really basic guitar stuff, but it's really fun. We're just droning out on the G chord. Going for it. We're trying to count 1, 2, 3, 4. The boom chick, the boom chick, the boom chick, the mouth out. Right, boom chick, chick, boom chick, boom. And just maybe once in a while we'll get lucky and we'll land in the right spot. But 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. It's really helpful for us to be able to learn how to count this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Just lots of fun. Just kind of reach out there and see what we can find. Fun stuff. But I'm counting 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you get that sort of Tony Rice thing where we're not always sort of landing where we expected. We're not always sort of taking off from where we expected, but we have that G pattern, and that's worth just kind of, you can start with a nice boom chick, boom chick, boom chick, and then you can kind of accent that pattern by just stirring it up a little bit more. Work drop strokes. And then reach for some other notes. Just a lot of fun, so don't hesitate to experiment with your guitar. And if you have questions, just lay them down. And I hope to see you again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm obligated to say that because we are growing this channel, and we do hope to see you back here again soon. Next week, Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Wednesday nights. And we'll see you then. Ta-ta.